Good morning from the Riviera. We are checking out today and we are heading over to check in at the Grand Floridian. I'm gonna show you how I handle resort transfer day with a toddler and how I get all of our stuff packed up, how I handle getting our bags over to our next resort, and how we do nap time. Just this day can be a little hit or miss. I honestly don't even know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna show you how I do these resort switch days. In a perfect world, we'll head over to the resort, wait for an early check-in, we'll get to do a late nap time. That would be the ideal scenario, but of course it's a little out of my control, so we'll see how the day ends up playing out. But this morning we are headed over to Hollywood Studios, and then around lunchtime we'll move over to the Grand Floridian. So I'm gonna finish up packing the room and let me show you how I pack everything up for the resort transfer day. All right, I have all of our bags packed, ready to walk out the door. And then I have my park day fanny pack, water I need to finish. And then this is my pool bag that I have already packed up. That way, when we are done at Hollywood Studios and we wanna head down to the pool at Grand Floridian, once we get over there, all I have to do is pull out this bag. I might even keep this in the bottom of the stroller. It doesn't take up that much room, and that way I don't even have to open a suitcase. I can just pull this out of the stroller and everything else can stay with Bell Services. Next, I need to pack up all of our groceries and drinks in this little kitchenette area. So I've brought a reusable grocery bag from home, and I'm gonna put everything in here, and then I can leave this with Bell Services. I do need to ask about some of our refrigerated items and see if they can just put this whole bag in a refrigerator. So we'll see how that goes, but I have a case of water, well, half a case of water, and then a lot of refrigerated items like cheese sticks, yogurt, cottage cheese, fruit, you know. Hopefully they can refrigerate this for me, but then I also have, you know, like boxes of crackers and things like that. So let me pack this up. And I also need to pack up our little cooler for the day, so I might be able to squeeze in some cold refrigerated items because I have a frozen water bottle that I keep in here. And then I also keep one non-frozen water bottle for me to drink. And then as this one melts, I can drink this by lunchtime. And then I also brought a little container from home. That way I can take some blueberries with us for Ellie. We're all packed up. I'm like loaded up right now, but I went down and grabbed a luggage cart. I know you can have Bell Services come and do all this for you, but I specifically wanted to show you how I'm doing this, so that's why I wanted to do it myself. So let me show you how I've packed all this up. Obviously, in order to push all of this, I have to put the stroller on the luggage cart because I have Who's It over there. But this is my bag of groceries. I was able to get everything in here, no problem. This is the little cooler that I'm gonna bring with us for our park day. I have our case of water, suitcase, duffel, and then our little pool bag. So this and stroller obviously are coming with us, and then the little cooler. And everything else I'm gonna leave with Bell Services. Are you excited, Ellie Rose? We're gonna go to Grand Floridian today.
I am water me. I am water me. Yes. I am water me.
Just dropped our bags with Bell Services, and they were able to refrigerate the one grocery bag that I had, and they're able to refrigerate the case of water for me as well. So that's nice. And it's 9:23. We are finally headed to the Skyliner. I knew it would take me probably an extra hour to get all packed up just because I'm on my own. You know, I don't have my husband here to help me get bags down and all packed and get her ready, and you know, so I knew it would take me some extra time. So we're getting out the door a little bit later than what we normally do, but 9:23 and we're headed to Hollywood. So we're gonna go get on the Skyliner right now. Now we are gonna head to meet Olaf. This is a character that we have never done before, but now that Ellie's like really into characters now, I think she's really gonna like it.
What is that?
It's a raspberry tart.
I want that.
Yeah? Wanna try a bite? It's 12 o'clock. We had lunch at Woody's Lunchbox. I ended up canceling my reservation at Mama Melrose, which was probably a silly idea because we sat in the heat instead of the air conditioning. But I just wasn't craving like some heavy pasta pizza dish at 11 in the morning. We did sandwiches at Woody's Lunchbox. The food is great, but finding a table is dog eat dog out there. So it was a little bit, little chaotic trying to find a table. A lot of people up in arms about getting a table out there. So just be aware that's what you're signing up for when you go to Woody's Lunchbox. So now we are headed back to Riviera. My plan is to grab our bags from Bell Services and get a minivan and take our bags over to Grand Floridian myself. I know that Disney can transfer your bags for you, but the only caveat with that is that you won't see your bags again until 5 o'clock, sometimes 6 p.m. And I just can't risk that with nap time today. So I need access to our bags for nap time in case we get an early check-in, which we usually do at least before 2 or 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna hop on the Skyliner, head back to Riviera, grab our bags, and we'll be on to the next resort. Resort update. We got to the Grand Floridian around 12:30. I went ahead and stored my bags with Bell Services, went in to do an in-person check-in because that also can help your chances of getting an early check-in, and went through that whole process and asked if we could just get an early check-in, if there was any rooms available before 2 o'clock, and the cast member helping us was able to move some things around and get us in a room immediately, which is rarely happened. Usually we're waiting until 2, 2:30, 3 o'clock, you know, that's usually our early check-in time. So to get our room at 12:30 kind of switches our day around. I was planning to go straight to the pool while we wait for our room, and then we would just do a late nap. Now we're in the room. I'm gonna get all unpacked and settled and let Ellie take a nap. Now it's 1 o'clock, and then we'll go to the pool later this afternoon. So it kind of works out better. I seriously had no idea how this day was gonna play out, but I think the key is just staying flexible and being willing to move things around if you need to. I think a big key to that is not having dining reservations, not having any lightning lanes booked, or like anything that you're banking on for the day. Just keep your afternoon really flexible, but this is how our day has turned out so far. And I'm not gonna do another room tour of this deluxe studio at Grand Floridian Villas. I actually already have one up on my channel if you wanna go check it out. I'll have it linked down below. I'm pretty sure we're in the, well, we're a couple floors lower in the exact room that we were in on that last trip. So I feel like we're looking at the same view, just a little bit lower, which is really funny, but we're in the same like line of rooms. We're in room 1321, and I'm pretty sure last time we were in room 1621. I'll have to go back and check on that room tour, but go check it out if you want a room tour of this almost exact same room and view that we're in right now. I'll show you the view here in a second though. Okay, so this is our standard view, which this is a very true standard view. You know, we've got the rooftop view. You can see a little bit of the Polynesian over there with construction going on. And then we'll actually be able to see a little bit of the monorail going by right here. So that'll be fun. You know, we don't have as great of a view of the monorail as we had last time being higher up, but we'll still be able to see a little bit of it. So anyway, this is our standard view. Heading back in, I need to get Ellie. Ellie, what are you doing? Okay, and you have your cooling towel. All right, I'm gonna get her down for a nap and then I'll check back in when we head down to the pool. It is 4 o'clock. Ellie took just over a 2-hour nap, which is amazing. So we're gonna head down to the pool. It's looking like it might rain. This is usually the time of day that those afternoon thunderstorms roll in. So we will see if we need to seek shelter and just come back to the room and get changed. But I thought maybe it'll blow right over us. You never know. We're gonna go try it out anyway. Change of plans. We're back up in the room. Of course, the second we walk outside, it starts downpouring. There was lightning in the area, so they had to close down the pool. So I don't know, even if it stops raining, the pools may not open back up for a while. I don't know, at this point, I'm like, should I just make a dinner reservation somewhere? Because the pool seems very up in the air right now. I don't know. I'm glad I didn't make any plans for this day. And this was my day, an afternoon where I intentionally did not make any plans. Other than going to Hollywood Studios this morning, we had no other plans for today. So at this point, I'm thinking we might just lay low at the resort. We may end up going back to the pool if it reopens. I might grab a dinner reservation somewhere, like here at the Grand. I don't know. Here we go again. Because it was starting to get so late by the time, I say late, it was like 5:30, you know, and the rain was just starting to clear up. I decided, let's skip out on the pool. Let's just get cleaned up. I gave Ellie a bath. I freshened up. And we are gonna go get dinner at Citricos, which I know, a signature restaurant with a toddler, but they have a bomb kids menu. I'm telling you, it is really good. There are some really great kid-friendly options there, and their food is just so good. So I made a last-minute reservation at Citricos, and maybe we can squeeze in the pool tomorrow. You know, we've already had a pool afternoon at Riviera yesterday, so I feel like we got, you know, some pool time at least on this trip. You know, bummed about how the weather turned out today. I kind of wish, I mean, there's no way to know. If we had just gone to the pool first and then come up for nap time, but there's just no way to know. So we're going to Citricos right now. We finished up dinner at Citricos, which was, you know, amazing, of course. Highly recommend. From our last trip, we fell in love with this restaurant and I had to experience it again. I mean, it was so good. So now Ellie has requested Magic Kingdom. I asked if she wanted to do some nighttime pool time, but she requested Magic Kingdom. So here we are, and I have no idea what we're gonna do. I just met the most lovely subscriber, Tara. So thank you for coming to say hey. I love getting to meet you guys in the parks. It is so fun. But now we are gonna head over to Aladdin's Magic Carpet. We wanted to do this one yesterday, but the line was just way too long. The thing that I'm noticing right now is the park is significantly less crowded. I mean, you can tell, than it was yesterday. So my guess would be that because yesterday was extended evening hours, maybe that played a role in how busy the parks felt, but it doesn't feel as crazy today. I mean, it's still busy, of course, but it's not like over hour-long waits for everything, which was the case last night. And we really didn't start riding rides until after the park closed. Okay, there's like a traffic jam here. But tonight, everything is under a 30-minute wait. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. So, yesterday was Wednesday, today's Thursday. Who knows? But we're gonna go hop on Aladdin and then see where the night takes us. Have it go higher. Ready? Just finished Aladdin, and of course, it looks like it's about to storm again. So now I'm debating, do we just make a run for it and try to get back to the resort and call it an early night after one ride? Or do we stick it out and brave the rain, do the whole stroller rain cover thing? I don't know. Sometimes I wish you guys were here so that I could just ask, like, what do you guys think I should do? I don't know. Ellie, what should we do?
Let's go to the Dumbo playground.
The Dumbo playground?
Yeah. Let's try that.
She said, let's try that. It's about to rain. All right, we'll see. The skies got dark real quick. People are panicking and running, like trying to beat this. So we're on the monorail now. We're headed up to get on the monorail. The electrical water pageant is already going. That's interesting. I guess they're anticipating the rain and decided to just do it early. I don't know, that's interesting. But we're gonna head back to the room. I have a feeling it's gonna be bad, like really bad. And people are camping out for the fireworks and they keep saying, weather permitting, everyone, weather permitting. People are just like camping out still. I don't know, we're heading back to the room though. All right, crazy hair. We are back in the room. Ellie's got her jammies on, but I'm glad we came back when we did because they ended up canceling the fireworks. So it makes me thankful that we just decided to leave. We'll be back at Magic Kingdom tomorrow morning, so we are not short on Magic Kingdom time. And if it works out with our schedule tomorrow, maybe we can catch the Magic Kingdom fireworks from Grand Floridian tomorrow night. I don't know, we'll see. But today was definitely an interesting day. I mean, I didn't have any plans or expectations for the afternoon, but rain will always throw things off. So that was a little disappointing, not getting to enjoy pool time this afternoon. I know Ellie was really disappointed about that. It was definitely a relaxing afternoon. What was your favorite part of today?
I don't know.
What about Olaf?
I did Olaf this morning.
I know, that was pretty cool.
I want to meet him again.
Yeah, was that your favorite today?
That's my favorite.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Hey, I need Lovey.
Okay, go get Lovey. All right.
I'll go get him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming along with us on our resort transfer day. These days can always be a little hectic, or they can go seamlessly, or kind of a mix of both. You just never know, but this is what it looks like with a 3-year-old switching resorts and making it work as a solo mom at Disney World. So thank you again for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed to catch the rest of these trip vlogs, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.